everyone. I just wanted to come on here and give you a brief introduction to this vlog today. I'm about to sit down and edit the video actually, but I wanted to kind of detail what exactly you're going to be seeing in this video. Through the last couple of videos that I've uploaded, I've noticed that you guys like it more when my videos are tailored to the medical side of things. So you want to learn about application process, being in PA school, being a PA, and all of those things. So I made the decision to, if I'm going to make a video, at least put a little bit of medical footage or like talk about something related to that field in the video, so that you guys are not just seeing my everyday life, what I'm doing, things like that. In today's vlog, you're gonna see me talk about part of my job where I am showing you a procedure that is very common in the place that I work at. And you guys might not know a lot about OPAT or just infusion therapies in general, but if you're interested, let me know. I can go into a more in-depth video about that. But yeah, that's what you're gonna see in today's video. You're also gonna see me talk about just like things that I've bought recently, and hopefully it's somewhat interesting to you. If you do want to just skip to that part of the video where I talk about the medical stuff, I will put the timestamp here. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get into it.
I have an avocado here because I'm going to be making avocado toast, but in the morning I like to start off with something warm to kind of just soothe my stomach. And so recently my friend gave me this tea that she saw at a farmer's market. Also, the water is boiling in the back, which is why you hear the sound. But this is it's like a flower rose, and when you put the water in the cup with the flower in it, it's supposed to kind of open up, so it looks like this. I thought I'd share what this looks like with you guys. This is a pretty cool idea. So I'm going to put it into this really big mug, and hopefully you guys will be able to see the flower in the center. I'm going to pour it in. You're supposed to let the flower stay submerged for a really long time. It's kind of hard, but we'll see how it looks after a little bit. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's not much different, but the flower has kind of opened. What it really has done is made the water kind of this reddish pink color. It does smell really good though. I wish you guys could smell it because it's very fragrant. Okay, this is my breakfast. This is homemade sourdough toast, avocado, Kewpie mayo, sriracha, some everything but the bagel seasoning, and a boiled egg. And it's pretty much gonna hold me over until I go to the gym later.
All right, so I just got back from the gym. I decided to get myself a pick-me-up because Starbucks was having free coffee today for some reason. I think it was because it's the day after the Super Bowl, so it's just an iced coffee, and I'm gonna add some milk into it. My sister and I got a Nespresso, and the pods that we're using right now, we got the blue bottle ones. My friend recommended the Ice Legaro ones, which I think this one's pretty good. And then we also got, what is this one? The peanut and roasted sesame flavor by Gina Imbert. This one's okay. I don't love it. I've also tried the almond croissant one that he came out with. I don't really love that one either. So let me know down below what you guys like, and I'll give them a try. Hi guys, I just got home. My sister decided to order some new pods from Nespresso this week because I think we're running low on the ones that we have, and I showed you guys in the previous clip what pods we had. So I'm going to do an unboxing for you today, but also I have like a lot of stuff coming in the mail, so this video is honestly just kind of a haul. There really is like no good place to put you guys, but this box is so big. Let me see if I can show you without exposing the address, but this is what the box looks like. We got 7 different flavors this time, I think. And they recently just came out with this like special edition Oatly collaboration, which I'm kind of intrigued by that one. So if I remember correctly, we did get that pod. All right, so the first one I see is Espresso Voltesso. My sister had this one before. I'm not the biggest fan of espresso, but this one is okay. I would say it's pretty strong. The flavor though is not very bold. So if you like a coffee taste, this isn't gonna taste much like coffee, but since it's an espresso, it has a lot of caffeine. This is the Arandia. It's like a coffee, not espresso. We also got, oh, this one's the Oatly one. Yeah, so this one's the Oatly collaboration. It's a barista edition for use with oat milk only. It says that if you use any other type of milk except oat milk with this, it doesn't taste as great. I don't know how true that is, but we will give that a try and let you know. The next one is, oh, this one's also a barista creation. It's the rich chocolate flavored coffee. I don't think it has a name. It's just called Rich Chocolate. I think I chose this one. I'm excited about this one too because I love chocolate. So maybe it'll taste like hot chocolate. I don't know. The next one we got, oh, this one's also a barista creation. It's called Bianco Doppio. It's a double espresso. I think I also chose this one. I don't know. Next is the Master Origins Colombia. I didn't know that my sister chose this one, but this one will probably be pretty strong too. And then the last one that we got is Melozio. You had this one before. It's very like your standard coffee, so this one's a good one. And the Voltesso we've had before. Now, because we placed a huge order, we get some sample pods. So let me see. Oh, what the heck is this? This one's also like a sample pod. This one's the Barista Creations flavored golden caramel and then the rich chocolate. So they gave us another rich chocolate one. This is the exclusive coffees limited edition. Oh, just kidding. This is the special stuff that we get because we purchased so much. These are the samples. Anyways, they gave us another sleeve of the Master Origins Colombia. So now we have 2 of these. And then they came with these coasters. I think these are coasters. I hope they're coasters. Cork on the bottom, and then the top is this metal kind of thing with the Nespresso logo. Hi guys. So today is actually Valentine's Day, and 2 packages came literally just right now, so I want to open them for you, but I'm just finishing up work here, literally looking at Epic on my computer and drinking a protein smoothie because I went to the gym. I did leg day today, but I'm going to show you what I got. The first thing, I literally ordered this yesterday, so the fact that it came this fast, I don't know how, but it's from Target. I think I told you guys this, but I ordered some knee-high boots. Those are coming next week. This was always something that I wanted to try, and I could never find it in the store, so I just bought it online, which is fine. I've tried something like this before. It was the Necessaire AHA Serum Deodorant. It was good. I used it for about a year, I think. But that brand only has 2 scents. It was like no scent or eucalyptus, and I got the eucalyptus one, which it was okay. I didn't love it per se, but then I was watching Whitney Simmons like favorites video, and this was mentioned, and she said that she really liked the scent. So this is the Saltaire brand, and the scent is Santal Bloom. Ooh, that smells nice. It's very like musky, which is kind of what I like. So this was a good purchase. The second thing that I got is from The Real Real. I don't know if you guys have ever ordered from this site, but essentially it's a like consignment shop for luxury items. I've been looking to purchase a Tumi backpack, mostly because I will be traveling a lot this year, but also I wanted to kind of invest in a backpack for work that I could possibly use if I needed to, that wasn't like JanSport or something I used in school, because I think it makes me look like a child. And now that I'm working, I thought it would be better to kind of invest in a backpack that looks a little bit more professional. They had this really pretty like light blue color Tumi backpack. It was in really like, it was listed as really good condition, like excellent or something, so I decided to get this. There's also no engraving on it, so I wonder if I could just take this to the store and have them engrave this for me. But this is essentially what the backpack looks like. It's got the padded shoulders. These are adjustable, so right here you can move these up. It's got this for your luggage, so you like when you travel, this can go on your handle. They've just got like so many pockets. Honestly, it's crazy. I'm excited. I'm going on a trip in March, so maybe I'll try to use this one, but I'm really happy with this purchase. I think it was a good find. I was originally looking at a black bag, but I think that this is like neutral enough and very cute and different, and it's also got this like braided handle. Hi guys, today I have tennis, but I kind of wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about something I do for my job. And if you've watched my previous videos about when I talk about what I do, I specifically work in the specialty of infectious disease, but there's so many different like niches within this huge specialty. And so specifically for me, I'm an OPAT, and so we do a lot of infusions and things like that. The other day we had a patient who wanted to come in to do a line dressing change and also needed blood work, and it was like so close that the nurse couldn't do it because she was really busy, so I was almost going to do it for her. The thing that a lot of people don't know is that nurses do the majority of the procedure work when it's like taking labs, doing IV hangs, changing medications. All of those things are really heavily relied on nurses. And so with that kind of in mind, you can imagine that once a practitioner, whether you be a doctor, PA, or NP, it's like after a while, when you haven't done the procedure in a long time, you kind of forget the whole thing. So I wanted to refresh my memory on how to do a line dress changing. And so we have these kits. They're called dressing change systems. I opened it already, but I'm pretty sure you need that. You also need a needleless connector, and then you also need these like Kuros caps. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, so these things. I'm gonna walk you through this, but also I'm trying to remember how to do this on my own. So if I look like I'm confused, it's because I'm confused, but I just wanted to kind of walk you guys through this whole process. And essentially what I mean by line dressing change is all the patients that or pretty much all of them that I see, either have a midline or a PICC line in, and that's a peripheral IV that's in for 6 weeks or 4 weeks or however long they need it for, but it's like the same line that's in them for a long period of time. For sanitary reasons, you have to change the dressing on the outside because you can imagine that it gets gross over the next 4 to 6 weeks. So that's what I mean by dressing change. But the actual line, the catheter that's inside stays the same. It's just the outside that changes. So we have this. Of course, before you open this, just keep in mind that everything inside the packet is sterile. It's very much similar to like a surgical atmosphere. Everything that's inside of here is clean, and so I think before you use this, you need to sanitize or wash your hands. But essentially you tear here, and it's okay if your hands are dirty at this point because, like I said, everything inside is sterile, but outside is not. So you have these two flaps, you open it up, and then you've got like this. Everything here you can do kind of like with your washed hands. Comes with a mask so that you can wear one and then your patient can wear one, because like I said, this is a sterile procedure. You have sterile gloves here, so like these. It comes with hand sanitizer gel. You also have a line like sticker, so you can keep the line on them. You have alcohol swabs, and then this, which is like a dressing drape that you put underneath their arm in case they need this. This is usually used for when you have peripheral IVs that don't have a closed system. So when you put the IV in, actually the blood just kind of like flows out. But now that there's closed system IVs, it stays within the whole thing and doesn't leak out. So that's not really used anymore, but they put that in here. And that's everything that comes in the first packet here. So what you do is you sanitize your hands. So this is for cleaning the sticky part off, right? All right, so then next what's important is you want to open the needleless connector, but also it has to be sterile. So let's say you've taken off the sticky part of the dressing, that the tegaderm that goes on top of the whole system. Now you have to open this up. So okay, so now everything in here is sterile. I'm gonna set up another camera. Oh, this is also the new phone case that I got from Casetify. I'm gonna set up a new camera on the side so that you guys can see what I'm looking at on the floor. Now what you're doing is you still have like your regular gloves on, that's fine, because everything here you can touch. Inside is sterile. So you pinch here and you like lift up the flap like that. Sorry, you didn't even see that. You pinch, and then it's also like so hard to do this, and you open up. And the thing with these things, they used to have like little flaps on the side, so it was easier, but essentially everything in here is clean now. So now this is when you put on your sterile gloves. When I was in school, learning how to put on sterile gloves was extremely difficult, and they never, I mean, like they taught it to us once and then just threw us into the OR and was like, figure it out on your own. But the thing with people in the OR is that the scrub nurse always helps you. They know you're a student, and so they will try to put on the gloves for you so you don't have to do it yourself. But it's nice to know how to do it on your own in case someone can't put your gloves on for you. So here I'm going to show you now. So this is what you do, right? So this, you open it up and you leave it down. You put down the two sides. And then this is what I mean by there's the little flaps here. Like this, super helpful because you can put your finger underneath there and then slide your way down to the middle and open it up. So when you look at the gloves, they're kind of, I don't know if you can see this, but one of them is like folded inward here. So you can see that a lot better where it's like folded over. Essentially, you can touch the inside, you just can't touch the outside. So what you do first is you put on the first one. Right? Like I said, you can touch the inside, you just can't touch the outside. So you put on the first one first. Now this hand is clean. Then you slide in the right one, right? But when you slide it on, you just have to make sure that this hand isn't touching everything. So it's like a lot harder to do this side. But essentially, now I've got my sterile gloves on. So now
you have your sterile field here, and it's got this, which is like a cleaning solution. In school, I learned to go in from the center and then make your way out in circles, but the facility that I'm at, we also learned to do it in like a hashtag motion. So you go up and then to the side and then up and then to the side, and you just do that all over. But essentially you're cleaning, and then after that you want to make sure that it's dry before you do anything else. So now the second step is there's like this protectant wipe that we put on. This goes onto the patient's skin underneath where the tegaderm is going to go, and this is so that it does not like rip their skin. All right, so after you clean that, the next step is the tegaderm. This gel is where the line goes in. The catheter is like here. You want to make sure that it's right in the center. So this is the bulk of the tegaderm. This is the pants, and this is the belt. So you always do shirt, pants, belt. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this on, but essentially what you do is you peel this off, right? You peel this off. This goes on top of the patient's PICC line. So imagine it's like that, right? The gel is where the catheter is. Then you do, and then you have like the connector coming out of this part. This pants goes on top, but you have the little hole here for the catheter to come out. Okay, so it should look something like that. This is still on your arm, like I said. And then on this side, you have the belt, and then this comes off. Shirt, pants, belt. The belt goes right on top of the pants and the shirt. So like that. And then it's got these lines because you're supposed to sign it and say what date that you put. But essentially that is the whole dressing. And then what you do with this needleless connector, like I said, this has to be opened sterilely. So when you open this whole thing, you open it like this and then you drop it onto the field. So this plugs into the actual IV line. This part is for the saline to be flushed. So you wipe this, you screw into the saline, you push. I learned that when you do this, you should prime this part with water so that there's no bubbles inside the connector. But essentially you clean this part and then prime it with saline. And then once that's done, you screw this into the PICC line, flush, unscrew. And then the last part is your Kuros cap, which is this green cap here. It's got alcohol like already inside of here, so it's clean. This screws on top of this part where you put the saline, and then they go home with this whole thing connected to their line. Yeah, actually walking through it on my own was kind of nice because I get to play around with all the parts. But I hope you guys found that interesting or insightful or a little bit cool, because I think a lot of people are very, very like scared of this IV situation. And I mean, it's scary, but I think once you've done it a couple of times, it becomes like second nature and it's not so scary after that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's go back to the vlog.
All right, that was the end of this video. Like I said, I'm about to sit down and edit this, so I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.